Well, it can be the biggest shakeup in Cleveland schools in decades. Tonight, the school board will decide whether to close 29 schools and move all of those students to other buildings. Catherine Huntley is live now. There's a huge reason behind all this, Catherine, so walk us through why the district wants this to pass.
Yeah, Nicole, tonight we're actually going to learn the fate of more than 36 schools and also other buildings in the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Now, the district has said they need to save $150 million over the next 3 years in order to avoid a budget deficit. Now, they're hoping this major shift will give all students and staff a better experience and also save some money. The Cleveland Metropolitan School District has acknowledged they need to make drastic cost-saving changes or risk serious penalties from the state. The district says a 50% decline in enrollment over the past 2 decades, increasing expenses, and serious funding cuts at the state and federal level have pushed them to recommend this new plan. In the plan, 16 fewer K-8 schools and 13 fewer high schools will operate next year. Students at those schools will need to merge together in other school buildings. The district believes this plan will give students access to a better education. Today, the president of Cleveland's Teachers Union said the union is in favor of the vision of this plan, but they are concerned about the details. Specifically, they want the district to make the right decisions on consolidations, ensuring all neighborhoods still have a school.
I hope that the board does not use a rubber stamp, but they use a red pen, and that they make changes to this plan that incorporate the feedback they've heard over the last month so that it's the best plan that's voted on tonight and not just the first one.
Councilman Mike Polensek says he's worried this will accelerate what he called the long-running pattern of disinvesting in the East Side. He spoke directly to the mayor at a recent public meeting.
You're going to drive people into the charter schools and out of the neighborhood, just as you've already done on the East Side. You're going to destabilize our neighborhoods.
Now, tonight's meeting is from 6:30 to 9:30 here at Max S. Hayes High School. And as a reminder, if this plan does pass tonight, things are going to move really quickly. These changes will be in effect for next school year in 2026-2027. We'll have full coverage of the meeting tonight at 9, 10, and 11. And of course, any updates will be on our website, cleveland19.com. In Cleveland, Catherine Huntley, 19 News.